First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Young wk2 going to get this one going. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Hold it ready. Here we go. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Right to the air goes Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready,
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. First and 10 now from the 36. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Miller now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw is Ward. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready, go.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And it'll be brought down shy of 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Sampson. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Come on. Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles.
3rd and 2. Ward. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
But this turns out to be a solid turn. Will finally get him to the ground. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Set. 1918. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here for Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd and 6.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Wrap ball 80.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 38-yard line.
do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Track 6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
From the gun, here is Penix. Open man down the field, Mooney. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards.
Goal on the 9-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Warriors 70, Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
On 2nd down, here's the and he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons. He gets into drop in for his 1st sack of the young season.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
70, 18 Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Young Lay Crew to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard
On the jump from the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Wolf. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Jalen Walker. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
Come on.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. A gain of 48. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give, it's Sampson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On the zone read, give to Sampson. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ready.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready. Set. Here we go. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now it's Ward. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They can still pick up a 1st down here. And they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Ward. That's taken in. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
Throwing again is Ward. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Again, it's Ward. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Titans.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
On the return, it's Robinson. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On play action, Penix. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Hey.
They'll give it to Sampson. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings brings up second and
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Here's Ward. Rolling right. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one the distance. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
Miller now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready, steady.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's complete to DK. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
at the 28-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Steady.
Off play action, it's Ward. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Into space. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
The kicker on for the extra point.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Titans draw closer here. It's 21 to 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now Penix. Now deep ball for London. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. An opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw is Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now get to Sampson running right. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That is caught left side by Helms. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That one is good. And the Titans will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Tag! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go!
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the zone read, this is Penix. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Here we go, set. Cougar Knight, Warrior 70. Ready,
They're going to go play action with Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
19.
From the gun, it's Penix. This one complete to Washington. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That's the score. Falcons 28, Titans 17. wk2 to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Miller now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Now, first down throw for Ward. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Ready? Viking 18. Get up.
Play action. It's Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On second down, here's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
wk2 to kick off for Atlanta.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. Miller now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On first down, Ward. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down for Tennessee. Inside run with Sampson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Xavier Lutz there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Ready, out of the gun, Ward. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Ready! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Now it's Ward. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Hot 70! Hot! Cut 19! Cut 19! Ready!
They're going to go. It's Ward. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will score. Tim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
I'll tell you what, Mike. There's being aggressive on fourth down, and then there's being really aggressive on fourth down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be final play of this third quarter. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Mustang Cowboy 80. Ringo, Ringo. Let's go. Ringo, Ringo.
From the gun, here is Penix. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Miller now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Warrior 70.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. This is a short one taken in by Helm. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ready. Ward gonna throw on 3rd and 1. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing is Penix. He's going to let this one go deep. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That is a 74-yard gain. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. To throw is Penix. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18, go street.
On the give, it's Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Who able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Miller now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st and 10, Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Second down, they need 3. Shotgun snap for Ward. Robbie taken in by Sampson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here's Ward. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot 70. Go.
Throwing again is Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
On the draw, it's Sampson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
Now, he'll air one out. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready!
To the air again. Ward. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds. Game decided, but timeout anyway. Ward to throw again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
One last throw here for Ward. He's got it at about the 8. And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the